today I am going to be showing you my new selection or collection of watercolors, and these are from Roman Szmal. I've never used these before. I have seen them pop up on several channels and I'm excited to experiment. Bought myself a palette specifically for these so that I have them separate from like my Winsor & Newtons, my Daniel Smith, that kind of thing. So we're going to fill this up and swatch them out. Ideally I would have had them all as half pans, but I couldn't get every colour in a half pan. Not that I have every colour here, I just picked the ones that I liked most and that were in stock because I ordered them from Jackson's and they don't have all of them in stock. So we have 3 full pans: Potter's Pink, Titanite Yellow and Prussian Blue, which we know is one of my favourite colours. So I feel like this is probably a good flow through of colours. I'm going to unpack them so you don't have to sit through that, and then we'll get them in and we'll swatch them out. What I've discovered, it's really hot and humid and sticky at the moment, and so the paints are sticking to the plastic. I'm assuming this is because these are made with honey from what I remember reading, so I'm just going to have to be really careful. Okay, so the easiest way is actually to just rip them and then peel the sticker off, and then the paint doesn't stick. So as an example, now that we have this separated, we can peel off the sticker and then it just drops out. Genius! I feel like that's going to need to go in the fridge. Okay, I'm familiar now with why I normally go with cheap paints as well. It's such a faff to get these pans out, and then you also have so much waste, like the bits of plastic, all the cards surrounding it, whereas with a tube it's just a bit more sustainable. So we're going to load these in. I'm going to work around and hope for the best. I'm a little bit concerned because I need to make sure that I have accounted for the amount of space that these larger pans take up. It's looking like a rather nice little palette already, isn't it? Okay, and then this is quite stuck to the top. Got it. Yay! I counted properly. Potter's Pink. In theory, we have space for one more. So here's that palette close up. I'm not sure I put them in the right order, but we're going to give it a go, swatch them out and see what they look like. Now I'm just going to use my, this is like my original getting reacquainted with watercolors, where I've like just tested out all my palettes before I actually finalize them. And I'm going to say the colors out loud because I'm going to review this afterwards to write the information down in case I lose track of any. Buff Titanium. Probably should spritz these first actually, shouldn't I? Ooh. So it's Buff Titanium, and then we have Goethite, Blue Ridge, oh sorry, Burnt Sienna, Blue Ridge Burnt Sienna. Ooh. Iron Chrome Brown. Oh, look at that, that's kind of like a Van Dyke brown. Perline Violet. I love perline colors. It's really pretty. Quinacridone Violet. This is Potter's Pink. So this is one that I couldn't get in a small scale. And then this one is Perline Maroon. Quinacridone Scarlet. These colors are beautiful. And then Quinacridone Red. Oh, look at that. Such a beautiful pinky red. And then Cherry Quinacridone Red. Oh, look at those. So pretty. Okay, so those are like my brownie reds. And then let's do the others. So we've got Golden Orange. Oh, pretty. This one is the Nickel Titanite Yellow. Naughty, naughty. And then Nico Azo Yellow. Ooh, that's pretty. This one's the deep green gold. Yeah. Pretty. I tried really hard to make sure that the reds that I got and the yellows that I got were quite different. This is cobalt green light. And the reason that I did that is because I have previously ended up with like yellows or reds that are very similar. Cobalt turquoise. And then I end up like not really using. It's pretty. I prefer the cobalt turquoise light of Winsor & Newton one's really lovely. This is Misty Morning. So this is the one that everyone said I needed to get. It's pretty. I quite like it next to the turquoise, cobalt turquoise. I think it will look really pretty. Well, I don't know. We need to experiment. And this is Mineral Violet. Oh, that's like a dioxazine. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm assuming it's going to separate out like this one, granulating. And then ultramarine, French ultramarine. And this one is the Prussian blue. Again, one that I could only get as a large pan, but that's fine because I use it quite a lot anyway. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. My favorite blue. And then Payne's Grey. I'm a fan of Payne's Grey as well. Do you have space? Yeah. Look at that. That's a lovely Payne's Grey as well. Okay. Let me show those to you. So those are my lovely new Roman Szmal watercolors. I'm going to paint something with them. I just don't know if I'm going to include it in this video because I need to go and have lunch first and plan out what I'm going to paint. So I might do that as a separate video. Aren't they beautiful? My favorites. Oh, it's going to be tricky. I think the Payne's Grey is lovely, as is the Prussian blue. I like this violet one. Misty Morning is quite nice now that it's drying out. Loving the orange, loving the green gold, loving the Paraline. They're all just really pretty. These as well. Is this the coral? And this was the Queen Red, Queen Coral? No, Queen Cherry Red, wasn't it? I think they're all just rather lovely. So I'm glad it's a nice small selection. I love that I have one more space. So if I happen to do another online order with Jackson's, they don't do Roman Szmals at my local art shop here in the Netherlands, but I do have space for one more, and I know that there are 3 different Roman Szmals in my Jackson's basket, and since I'm going to be in the UK, I might just add that to an order for some new paper as well. So we'll see. I'll update you if I do add one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.